But hey, Judah.
USA. Feeling American, ready to win.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Judah Friedlander, I watched his latest special. It's available on Netflix. It's called America is the Greatest Country in the United States. And it's now streaming on Netflix. And I encourage you to watch it.
I watched it. I thought it was great. Let me tell you something. I've been watching things for years. People always like my recommendations. So this is one I wasn't going to watch it initially, and then decided, let me watch it.
Yeah.
And I give it a thumbs up. It's basically, I think I'm a fan of your show. I'm a friend of yours. I'm also a fan of the show. I think people who watch the show will dig it. It's all satire, jokes, crowd work on basically America's response to all the human rights issues of the day. And
you do it hilariously. You do it in a way so... What I do here at this show is I hit them over the head with a 2x4, and then you do it the other way. You come back, and they don't even know they're being educated, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, I have a new idea in my head," and it's the way you do. So, in fact, I'm going to give an example.
Okay,
right now.
sure.
So let's run a clip right now, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Well, they say love wins. I think hate has a pretty strong track record. I'm against North Korea using nuclear weapons because that is cultural appropriation in the United States. That is not okay. We live in an oligarchy, but with humidity, it feels like a dictatorship. I think I'm gonna have to be the next president. Any questions about my presidential platform for 2017? Over here? Yeah. Healthcare? We don't need it. We're Americans. We're strong. Europeans need it because they're genetically inferior and they have no contact.
Climate change.
I am for climate change. I don't want the same weather every day. That's fascism. When I'm president, I'm not even going to have a first lady because I think ranking women is sexist. Racism, where do you stand? For or against it? A lot of undecided. Racism, big problem, but we're still #1 at it. Any other questions about my presidential platform? Any other issues?
Gun control.
I think if Jesus had been American and had a gun, he'd still be alive today. They'd try to nail him to the cross, he'd be like, "Not so fast, you pieces of shit." Jesus, America, victory.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that you're doing. And I love how I love the, it feels like you're in the club. Like we talked earlier.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's kind of like, I've always viewed stand-up comedy as like, it's a small art form. And it's a simple art form, technologically. I mean by that. So...
Mark Twain did it.
That's right. And but it's like, there's a microphone, there's a person, there's speakers so you can hear what's coming out of the microphone, and there's a light, and there's chairs. That's generally all the technology in a stand-up comedy show. So when so many of these specials, I see them, they got these crane shots, these smoke machines, and 50,000 audience reaction shots that you don't need. And
yes, who needs to see the audience?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, good, that guy in that
is laughing.
Orange T-shirt laughed.
He gets it.
So...
He gets it.
I'm glad I just bonded with him over the internet. It's like, why do they do that? So
to the point where they'll keep the lights up on the audience during a taping. Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, they do everything wrong, pretty much.
Yes.
And I also hate when you see those specials and there's, it's not a microphone that you ever see at a comedy club or a music venue. It's like, what is this?
Yes.
So, but anyway, so this is something where visually the way it looks, it's black and white. It's filmed in a very low budget indie guerrilla style, which is also what it was. And then content wise, I don't think it's something Netflix would have. If I pitched to them, I don't think they would have approved it. Or if they did, they would have
screwed it up. Did
it in a way that I didn't like at all, and that I never envisioned. So I had to make it myself, and then I shopped it around, and fortunately, they picked it up, which is good because you can always watch it.
Their buyer has taste.
I guess, or I don't know. Maybe they were forced into it. I don't know, but maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they're not there at the company anymore. I don't know, but the point is, it's on there so people can watch it, and it's so. And then now it just got nominated for a Webby, which is cool.
So that's what I want to tell people about. So it's so popular, it got nominated for a Webby, and you can vote for it. Where do they go?
Well, it's either so popular or so few people submitted for this Webby which I think is what it might be. Or it's just incredible. It's one of those.
I think it's incredible. What's the category?
The category is comedy, long form, or series. So it's the only stand-up one in this category, and it's up against the Jimmy Kimmel Show, The Daily Show, some Funny or Die, Billy Crystal, Westworld mashup video thing, and then another production from, I think, a commercial production company in Canada. So the point is, I'm at 9% in the voting right now. People have till Thursday, April 19th at midnight Pacific Standard Time to vote.
Come on.
And right now, Kimmel Show's at 40%, Daily Show's at 30%. I'm at 9%. So we can't let these corporate fascists win, these Kimmels and these Daily Shows. We can't let them win, okay? And I'm at 9%. I don't want to be the Gary Johnson of this election. I don't want to do that. So no offense to Gary Johnson. I don't want his numbers. Okay. So please vote. There's a link on my website.
JudahFriedlander.com.
Yes, and you can go there and vote. And then I'm in the middle of a tour right now. I'll be in Las Vegas this Wednesday, the 18th, doing 2 shows at the brand new Comedy Cellar.
The Comedy Cellar at the Rio.
At the Rio.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and they opened a week ago. I heard the shows have been great, and apparently I think it was like an empty showroom, and they redid the whole thing so it looks just like the Comedy Cellar in New York.
No kidding. That's fantastic.
And I heard it's really good. So, and then Thursday through Saturday this week, I'm in Austin, Texas at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival doing a bunch of shows. And then Sunday, the 22nd, I'm in wine country in Northern California.
Yes.
I haven't been there, but it's in Petaluma. Is that in wine country?
Sure. Petaluma,
okay, that's where it is. It's I think it's called Griffo's Pub. So I don't know what that is, but I'll be there. And then this one should be fun. Monday, the 23rd, I'm at the Independent
in San Francisco.
And then
you go to Europe.
Europe, I'm doing shows in Europe. Right now, I'm going to be in London, August 13th through 18th, Edinburgh, the 18th through 22nd, and then the Leeds and Reading festivals, the 24th and 25th. And I'll be adding more European countries as well.
Wow, that's exciting. Now, Edinburgh, is that the festival? Or is
that's the festival, but usually people have to do 30 days. I kind of lucked out and I snuck in, and one of the rooms had an opening for a few days, so I'm doing 4 days there.
No kidding.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. Yeah.
You're lucky. That is great.
Yeah.
Well, you'll probably enjoy the festival then.
Yes, that's what I've heard. Yes. Also, Edinburgh, best Indian food I've ever had anywhere.
No kidding.
Yeah. Curry is their national dish in the UK. And I haven't been to India, but I'm sure it's great there. But
I had some
compared to America, their Indian food is
We had some Indian food in D.C. We were there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. We almost hooked up with you there. What was the name of that?
That's right. You were there. That was for the convention.
It was right by the American University. It was right by there. It was an Indian place.
I'll have to check it out.
I have never... So I'm eating with the 3 other people.
Yeah.
And I can't stop talking about the food, and they're not even mentioning. I'm like, are you guys kidding me? You're not going to talk about this food?
Yeah, no, I'm all about food, man.
I couldn't get... it was creative, and they put stuff in a thing, and then it was so good. I still think about that. Remember that? Do we have? Well, I don't even remember what we had.
Well, I know. I'm going to go to Yelp and type in American University address, and then and see what Indian foods are right near there. And
okay, I'll look. You know what? I'll look at my text because I went to with Nick Brana, so I bet he'll tell me what it is. But listen, It's a great special. I can't endorse it more. It talks about all the stuff that people who watch the show like to talk about, but he does it in a hilarious way, and he's talking to people who need to hear it. So that's what's great about it. So, Judah, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here. Everybody go vote for his Webby Award and check it out on Netflix, or do it the other way. Check it out on Netflix and then go vote for it. That's what you do, right?
I think, if people care about America, if you don't hate yourself, you should vote for my special.
Yeah. I mean, and if people don't watch it,
yeah.
What does that say about them?
I mean, it means you're pro-mass incarceration.
That's right.
It means you're pro-oligarchy if you don't watch it.
I agree.
It's like, do you want free health care? Do you want free college?
Yes.
Then you should vote for my special.
You should vote for
it. Seriously.
And it's called, it's called The America is the Greatest Country in the United States.
You can't argue with that.
There is no arguing.
Yeah. America is the greatest country in the United States. I mean, it's true. Grammatically, you cannot argue with that.
You cannot. All right, buddy. Everybody check it out. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, buddy.